So hi, I'm Patrick, and this is Miss Krista Beahm. So Krista, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. So you've actually created this look for us here, and I just love the way that it gradates itself so soft from all the way at the ends where it's very light up to, just this beautiful natural hair color. Is it something that's really popular in salons right now?
It's very popular in salons. It's color that clients can maintain easily. They're highlights clients want but don't have to have.
So when they come back, it's not something that they're coming in and saying, oh my gosh, don't look at my roots. It's something that they're saying, can I have more of these highlights?
Yeah, it's nice because it's versatile. You can change it up with just a glaze. You don't really have to come in for a couple months to get it until it gets all cut off with your next haircuts.
Awesome, and you did a beautiful job here getting from obviously very, very light blonde as we can see and just seamlessly transitioning into the natural brown hair color that she has. Now, if you want to do this, can you also do this on a blonde?
Yes, you can do it on a blonde. You can just darken their base with maybe a level 7 into like a beautiful blonde.
Awesome. And for redheads, you could actually go for something that's like gold on the ends up into a beautiful natural red hair color?
Yep.
Awesome.
It's very versatile with blondes, brunettes, redheads.
So can you take us through how we create this technique? Because I know you've got kind of a signature way you create this.
Yes.
Awesome. We'll be right back with that step by step.
So I always take diagonal back sections because then you won't get any hard lines when it's laying there.
Good tip.
So what you're going to do is you take probably about a ½ inch section from there, right above their brow line, and just leave a little tiny piece to create a shadow underneath. And you pinch it at the bottom, and you're going to want to go up once, twice. It all depends on the thickness of the hair, how much you want to do it.
So basically what's left in your hand is what's going to end up being highlighted.
Yep, what's left in your hand is going to be what's in the foil. And for the first one, you want to go pretty high up to just about where you just backcombed. And you start a little bit down the foil, and then you just lightly feather up to the top. And then you fold it once, and then twice, so you don't get all the color down here up to where you just feathered.
Now I like the way you're folded that on the angle. Does that help to hold onto the hair a bit better?
It helps hold and anchor because they're not stuck to the head and you're not going to be clipping them out of the way or anything. And they look nice for the clients instead of just foils all over the place.
Awesome.
So then you're going to take another section, diagonal back, and you're just going to do the same thing again. Pinch it at the bottom, up once, twice.
So you're not actually leaving hair in between the foils, it's the fact it's the back combing that's giving you all that brown.
Yep, all the back combing that you're doing will then come over this and create that dimension that you see on the thing. So this one you want to go about a little less, about a ½ inch less than the first one.
So this is further away from the root.
Further away from the root. So then you just, again, start it down here and lightly feather up the top. And then you're going to do that one more time. Again, just another ½ inch below. And this one, the last section usually is just about the ends.
So when you're working up, your first foil, which is the one that's the most underneath, goes closest to the scalp. And the third one is the one that really just gets the ends.
Yep, because then it cascades over and you won't have like a chunk of highlight on the top. This is what is able to help maintain, so it doesn't look so rooted. It kind of melts in that way.
Nice, and I also noticed that you don't have to do a lot of vertical strokes when you're creating this either. Is that because the back combing softens any lines?
Yep, because you don't want to do too much, because some people feather a little too much, and then that still will even create a hard line. But then when this cascades over it, it just kind of softens it all and messes it up a little.
Very cool, and we see the hair, this results also on your hair. We see this on so many young actresses and models right now. It's one of the hot trends that's really caught on now commercially. Something we've been doing for about 5 years at this point, but now we start to see it on newscasters as we travel around the country. We see it on guests walking out of the salon all the time, as well as young Hollywood.
It's a lot less maintenance, so you don't have to worry about coming in every 5 weeks to get your highlights done, which can be quite expensive. You can come in for just to redo your base color, or you can really change up what color you want your ends. You can have them light blonde, you can do them a little warmer with reds, and you can have a lot of fun with it.
So simply each time you could glaze them differently to have a different result.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you're not bored with the same thing all the time.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to Miss Krista Beahm. And this is just one of the ways that you can create ombre technique for your guests in your salon. Have a wonderful day, and hope you've enjoyed this video. Bye.